Hey there, it's Peacekeeper Alex and the Psychic Wargamers. We're going to carry on with the Yellow Turban Rebellion campaign. This is going to be Let's Play number 30. And this is also going to be the Psychic Wargamers stream number 42. So let's carry on where we left off. There was a bit of a save game kerfuffle. I had to go back to an older save by way of reinstalling Windows. So I had to use the cloud save. But either way, let's check in. So, as you can see, we got multiple forces over here to the east. We got 5 armies. 2 armies in Langyi and 2 armies in Penchang, as well as 1 army in the farmland of Penchang as well too. We are still squaring off with the Kingdom of Song, with Liu Bei, as well as Kong Rong. Most of Kong Rong's forces are actually over to the west area, which I am still trying to send forces sweeping around this mountain over to the south, trying to attack Shangyang Weapon Craftsman from the south, while also I have stationed 3 armies to the north. So basically I'm trying to attack 2 armies from the south and 3 armies from the north, and they have 5 armies, which
cannot misunderstanding.
Partially are, I think we already did have a certain kind of bout, I think.
Remain honest.
So yeah, I think I got to intern here, I think. Or actually, we can actually, Gongs and Zan, we're not actually at war with. So I can actually go and attack this guy, Van Liang.
Resist corruption and endure hardships.
And nope, gotta wait till the second turn, so that's not gonna happen.
Lift the peasants.
And then of course we have Donghai City, which I'm actually going to siege right now, I think.
Victory belongs to us! Break their spirit!
So we have Donghai under siege, and I'm going to intern. One of the things we want to do is situate this food difficulty, because we do have negative 36 food.
For the people!
And we do have someone assignment. With farming in 1 turn. And the Kingdom of Song is attacking us. Deployed 3,523 against 2,467. Okay. Battle of Penchang. So we do have 6 peasant spearmen, light spear infantry. We do have 6 units of Yellow Turban warriors. We also have 4 units of archers as well, 2 Yellow Turban archers, 2 bringers of righteousness, again that glaive infantry. And then we also have some faith preservers and some sacred guard march. 3 generals: Lu Wang, Wu Li, Feng Zhao. Start battle. On the enemy side here, I'm going to just put on slow motion here for a bit here. They got some Heroine of Han, that bow infantry. It says light halberd infantry. Okay. I thought they had some Heroine of Han. I even showed it there. strange. So I guess they don't. It happens to be Mounted Lancer Militia, Geon Sword Guard Cavalry, and Mounted Saber Militia. As well as Geon Sword Guard Cavalry and some Mounted Lancer Militia. So we don't have any cavalry, so we're going to be relying on those spears. They also have some Martial Guardians, that heavy axe, some Lankai Swordsmen, Great Jai Guard, those guys. As you can see, they look fairly well to good. Got some Defenders of Heibai, Great Jai Guard, got multiple units of that. Lankai Swordsmen. They also have some Trebuchet. Generals Xu Yu, Wei Yanan, and also Yan Liang. I think I'm going to want to send my generals straight for the Trebuchet. That's kind of what I want to go with. It's going to be a Pyrrhic victory, so... Fast motion here. I'm going to send one of my generals to deal with the Trebuchet, as well as the two units, medium axe and medium sword. So what I'm doing here is just putting my spears on the right and left flank. Putting the Yellow Turban warriors right in the front line. We'll hit the formation button once they're all lined up. You can see the Trebuchet starting to work its magic, hit some of my spearmen right on the left flank. And they do have some heroin of Han. There they are. You can see some of the horsemen there trying to veer, going towards my general there on the left flank, trying to get around. And following in his wake is the Sacred Garden Watch and Faith Preservers on the left flank, and they're going to clash into this Geon Sword Guard Cavalry and Mounted Lancer Militia. You can see the enemy's not really moving with too many troops, but my general has gone behind enemy lines, and he's going to attack the Trebuchet.
The tide has come. Double time. Stand ready.
It's another enemy unit of Martial Guardians, that heavy axe infantry. Was moving upwards, and then decided not to. I'm sending my 3 peasant spearmen to try and help out those units that are clashing with that cavalry unit right on the left flank. Spearmen in the mix, that cavalry is going to be fairly in trouble. You can see my general here working on the Trebuchet right behind enemy lines here.
At the ready. Fight.
Hopefully he's able to stop them before any more volleys hit too much. See on the left flank that we are emerging victorious here. The cavalry is losing health and retreating, but they are sending more units.
Take heed, warriors. Prepare. Sword, sword. Make ready. Do not relent.
But we ended up forming up, and they ended up hitting our spearmen right on the right flank. More cavalry units, the Geon Sword Guard and Mounted Saber Militia attacking.
I will cut out your heart!
Do not waste your breath. You will need.
As the Trebuchet continues to attack. You can see multiple units of the enemy here approaching the front line. Those Yellow Turban warriors, they're formed up in that formation.
Ready!
Shield wall. And they have hit the front lines here. Right on the right flank, we're getting hit really hard. They're sort of bunched up against that one peasant spearman unit.
Attend me, spearmen! Strike your targets!
Bring in my general, try and give some troops some morale, hit the buffs, because our enemy general has traversed right into our lines.
Access attend! March at the double! Prepare! Move out quickly! Spearmen! Spears ready! Let's fly!
As you can see, multiple bouts here. Left flank still fighting. Multiple units here. Great Jai Guard. And the spearmen are winning. Peasant spearmen winning.
Claim my honor!
Basically, we got
Shut up
5
and
units on
die.
2. Martial Guardians and the Great Jai Guard from the enemy there surrounded. Right next door, Lankai Swordsman against Yellow Turban Warriors. Looks like the Lankai Swordsman of the enemy there is kind of edging us out. And then the front lines are all fighting as well too. I think we are kind of holding our own a bit. And the balance of power has shifted in the enemy's favor favorably. So that's a bit of a problematic.
Time has come!
Our bowmen are not hitting as much as we'd want them to. A lot of them are low health now.
Swords! Steel yourselves! Release missiles!
You can see multiple units on the right flank of mine retreating. There's one that's wavering as well too, leaving one left. Yellow Turban Warriors there to hold it down against 5 enemy units. And the Trebuchet is still... Oh, Trebuchet is pretty much done. So our general did do his job.
To attention! Ready! Attack them! Attend!
I'm going to move one of my generals up here to try and help the front lines.
me. I will crush you for this insult.
Kill them! Attend!
Our men flee the battlefield.
I'm going to slow it down here just a bit. See if I can try and change the fate of this battle. Doesn't look like I'm going to win here. 1200 to 1700. We are losing. The right flank has collapsed, and the enemy is now charging forth.
To attention! Kill them! Prepare!
And the Heroine of Hand sort of acted like this aggro in regards to my bowmen, and not taking too much of them out either. The right flank gone, and a lot of enemy units still having health in the right flank. They are starting to fold our front lines there, right those 2 units right off to the side on the right. See 2 of my generals trying to hold them off as well too, even though on the left flank we're winning slowly, but not quick enough. Not quick enough to be able to change this, I don't think.
Steel yourself!
Our warriors run. Craven dogs.
Run! Go! 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 Citizens! Fight! To attention!
See him shifting units from the left flank, trying to finish the front line battles right on the left flank, right in the front lines, so that we can handle that right flank, which is sort of being held back by my two generals.
Our men flee the battlefield.
I don't think it's working.
Finish up! Strike!
Still see, again, through this entire thing, you can see 2 crossbow units and heroin hand. 3 archer units for the enemy there, pelting us heavily. And my generals aren't able to hold them back. See multiple cavalry units and more units of mine folding.
I
Yeah, this is not looking good.
Unleash fury!
Our men flee the battlefield.
I think we're going to call retreat here. Draw.
Back! Ready!
Our men flee the battlefield.
Yep, they were able to win.
Our men flee the battlefield.
Defeat. Yeah, their horsemen doing really, really well. 200 apiece for a couple of them. The other horsemen as well, getting 100 apiece. I think these martial guardians got 180 something as well.
This is not the end. Have faith.
See another force from Tao Ying moving up as well, so we're probably going to want to disband this Kingdom of Song army.
For the people.
And we'll be able to do it because we do have a second army.
Standard stance.
Probably going to retreat, and maybe not. So here we are. We're going to try and take them on again. This time we got 3,349, reinforcing with 1220 against 1306. For the Penchang Temple.
Look, our reinforcements are on the field.
Fight! Fight and ready! Archers with head!
Wargaming. Loose missiles.
Our hidden men have been seen.
So they're in a forted area here. It's the same where we fought last time. Well, basically, same units, just some of them have less health, a couple units missing. On our side, we got multiple bone units, peasant archers, bringers of righteousness, as well as men of the forest.
Blades ready.
Swordsmen, to attention. At the ready. Our hidden men have been seen.
We have a lot of units too in regards to the Turban warriors. 9 units of them.
Warriors.
Some yellow turban warband. Faith preservers, also some sacred garden watch as well too.
Weapons ready. Quick march.
We're pretty much swamping the gate. Multiple generals. 2 of mine, 1 of theirs. Trading blows.
I shall revel in your destruction.
Shut up and die. Act them.
Make ready! Attend, swordsmen! Steel yourselves! With speed!
So we're traversing 3 units off to the side to try and enter from the west side. Right now from the south, we're basically trying to push past multiple units here. I think a lot of halberds, I can see. Heavily armored halberds.
Prepare.
Go on! Keep up! I know you can do it!
Is that your best? Come on. Try harder. Our men are spotted.
See, we've made it past the western gate. Ended up meeting some cavalry forces and some foot soldiers as well.
Our comrade is being attacked.
But we were able to almost get to the center. To the south, we're making quick work of the enemy that's stationed there. Pushing past them, a lot of arrow fire. A lot of enemy low health.
At the ready. Take heed, warriors.
The time has come for China!
Make ready. Our success looms large. The enemy general is fallen. They were no match.
And the general is dead.
Blades! To battle! Spears!
Blades, prepare! Citizens, double time!
Steel yourselves.
Archers, prepare!
Yes, yes. Good.
Rain down missiles!
Attend. Ready.
Attend! Stand ready!
See another 3 of my generals traversing from the east gate. Getting right in there, attacking a crossbow unit. still over to the west. We're still trying to push through multiple enemy units. It's a great giant guard. There's those halberds, heavy halberds, and light guy swords and medium swords taking on the old Turban warband. And then right behind them, you can see that cavalry unit as well as more light guy swords from the enemy trying to hold back that Sacred Garden Watch. Sacred Garden Watch with medium sword infantry, well armored. We still got that one medium crossbow, which is causing problems. We've disabled the trebuchet. I'm going to shift my archer fire.
The time has come.
March at the double!
Stand ready.
I'm going to send it right at this. There's two enemy units that are causing problems for the Yellow Turban warband. That sword infantry with kind of look like Spartans with rice paddy hats, yellow garments.
Our men have no ammunition. They cannot fire.
Attend. Charge!
Take heed, warriors!
Sword sharpened.
Sword drawn!
Make ready.
Stand ready! Unleash fury!
You will fall again and again.
Your words are as pathetic as you are.
Show no mercy. The enemy warriors are running. Ha! Swordsmen,
At the ready!
kill them.
Well, the enemy is fairly impaired here. We got a couple units left here. One of them being the crossbow unit, which is now being dispatched.
Blades, ready! To attention!
Axe warriors. Look, the enemy run. Craven.
See one enemy general left,
Swords
and
sharpened!
that crossbow unit is wavering.
Move out quickly! Do not relent! Strike! Swords at the ready!
Just gonna put on slow-mo.
Ready. At the ready. Move out quickly.
Fast
The
forward.
enemy general is fallen! They
Victory.
were no match!
That trebuchet taking out 260. That should have been the first thing I hit. Holy.
Our victory is proof
Had
of
like two
heaven's
dudes on that
approval.
trebuchet. 4,569 deployed, lost 1,819, remained 2,750. 1,306 deployed on the enemy side, 1,242 lost.
For China!
So we're going to want to replenish this army. We're going to go to Penchang.
Cultivate. I return. How fare the people?
You can see now 3 armies mustering near Dong. You can see Guan Yu, Suahang, and Feng Shao. We've got 2 armies defending Lang Yi. And we also have the Donghai Siege
Push
as well.
forward! To war!
I think we'll start battle. It's going to be 3,073 against 1,474. Siege of Donghai City.
Your rule is corrupt and destitute. It must end.
The cold bites at us, yet still we must march. Let future generations tell of our glory here today.
Send that battering ram over to the gate. Send our archers. Try to take care of some of those axe warriors which are stationed right outside. Got some spear guards, got some axe warriors. 2 units apiece. They got some. They do have some stuff on the walls as well too. And then right off to the side, we have some giant infantry captain. Fast forward just a bit. Pelting archers are given. What a shellacking. Gates are now broken. Send our men in. Some people's warband, the white sword infantry taking out some spear guards with a spear. Slow motion. See how much damage the generals actually really do when one swipe, there's like 5-10 men go flying.
The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
Enemies like bunched up right at the gate, and when they back up away from the gate, there's just this rain of arrows. It's really suppressing them. And of course, my generals kind of knocked a big hole right in the formation, allowing
We have captured their
troops to walk
tower!
right in. See these chanters just running forward, unbreakable. And the bowmen doing really well. Spear guard units ends up going sideways off the bow fire and
No ammunition!
general
Draw your
attack.
weapons!
Trying to reinforce that gate area, saber infantry as well as spear guards, but the spear guards are getting hammered. Trying to deal with that general and the archer suppression. We got this small band of axe warriors right off to the side that kind of got trapped by the amount of my troops entering the gate area and having to deal with the saber infantry that's reinforcing.
The men are out of ammunition! Run!
We have a couple units still left. A couple bowman unit, giant infantry captain, spear guard with barely any health in it.
Steel yourselves!
That spear guard unit is now on retreat. The other one was getting a little flat-footed. My general's going to attack that saber infantry from behind. He's on foot too. There's something refreshing when you see the general on foot. I think he's actually more skilled when he's on foot. Just a small thin line of enemies surrounding the old Turban warriors here.
The enemy unit flees! What cowards! The time has come! Attend!
This last muster of this axe unit is now retreating.
Swords drawn!
So onwards,
Show no mercy!
they send in that
Speed!
cavalry unit.
Take heed, warriors! March to the double!
Send the generals
Stand ready!
over that last giant infantry captain.
Attend!
Fast forward a bit. Bowmen are out of ammunition.
This city is ours!
See the capturing the city happening here. both of my generals trying to take out that giant infantry captain right at the city center. I ended up sending my horsemen to try and take out the last remaining troops, and they are mass retreating. That was it. That's victory. See the amount of carnage right at that city gate. Just a trail of enemy units.
Stand ready.
Winning victory.
When justice triumphs, revelry awaits.
Lost all 1474. We lost 375 off 3,073 deployments. Occupied 8 wounded.
For our labors.
Arms war grows. Lines are drawn as everyone chooses a side. The warriors come to you, promising their sword in service to your cause. They have heard your call to arms and will gladly fight in your name. Character recruited. Ancillaries gained. Wooden fish. Stone rooster. Bodyguard. Captured enemy capital. We have captured enemy capital. The enemy will be reeling from this inglorious defeat, but may soon rally and attempt to retake it. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I don't know. Hey, they do got one more army, I do say. And that would be. Here we got some movement from some armies. We got some cities that we can recruit some stuff. We got a lot of cash, 39k. Got 8,647 per turn. And we still have a food problematic. Still got negative 40 food, and I just like that. It's gonna cause a rebel.
is people.
So assignments are all filled. That's not it either. Food production. Plus 25% research rate. That's what we want. I would like to build some farming, but I don't think that's a possibility. Merchant warehouses. More research rate. Sharecropping, there we go, plus 3 food production, that's what we want to see. Go with merchant registry office. Plus 25% trade influence. We have some damaged buildings that we need to fix. Those down high. Yangzhou is in a bit of a state. It's one of our southern regions to the west.
How can I serve, my lord?
I think we're going to end turn, but first, just try and send some more troops to the south. That's what we want to do here.
Ever onwards. Consider and act.
We are getting attacked by Liu Bei now. 3,363 deployed against 2,725. This could be Battle of Langyi, a regional city. Start on. 6 archers, 4 peasant spearmen, 2 yellow turban spearmen, and 6 yellow turban warriors on our side. See the enemy here. Multiple archer units, Yi archers, and archer militia, 3 units apiece. They got some Sioux veterans with spearmen, got some axe Banjian sword guards, Jai militia, Lankai swordsmen, saber infantry, and more Sioux veterans, 3 units. We also have some mounted saber militia. I think we have a bit of an advantage though with the forest.
The time has come! Archers, prepare! Take heed, warriors! Fire! Attend, swordsmen! Faster! Go! Go! Swordsmen!
A comrade is being attacked!
March quickly!
See that we're taking out their horsemen. I'm unable to maneuver them. So they got some fire archers there too as well. They're hitting the troops.
Attend! Fire! Ready, bows! To attention, seven! Ready!
Our warriors run!
Craven, dogs! Fight! And them! Attack!
We're getting hit from the right side here, right flank. Those Sioux veterans are attacking our peasant spearmen. And they got 2 enemy generals right in the thick of it as well.
Archers, attend! Let fly! Blades, ready!
Right in the front lines, they are attacking 3 of our yellow turban warrior units. A lot of it's saber militia.
You are weak!
Do not waste your breath.
Maneuvering
You will need
3 of our yellow turban warriors to try and help our generals out. They're dispatching the Jai militia and an axe band. And off to the left flank, we can see some Jian sword guards and the 2 units of Sioux veterans trying to take out that 3 unit of peasant spearmen. My archers are fairly depleted.
Archers! Release missiles! Kill them!
Look! The enemy run! Craven!
Unleash fury! Prepare! To attention! Attack!
Send one of my generals to each battlefield, considering that they had done really well right in the middle left. See 4 big battles happening currently, and then skirmishes behind on my end with the enemy generals harassing my bowmen.
Locked and ready!
And their bowmen are still doing their work. You can see it. Still firing upon me here. Balance of power shifted in their favor. It's been in their favor since the beginning of the game, so...
Bowmen, stand ready! Shoot! Stand ready!
How many have you killed? Not enough, I think.
Amazing that you can both talk and battle.
Shift some of my units to attack the enemy from behind at another front line battle that's happening.
Craven, dogs! Peasantry! Spears! Steel yourselves! To attention!
Does battle wear you out?
Oh, how witty! How very witty!
Some enemy units retreating on the right flank.
warriors are ready. Ah! Fight! Swords at the ready!
See some archers joining in the bouts now. The inner left flank has defeated one of the units,
Swords sharpened!
but then more have joined the fray in bowmen.
Ready yourselves! Charge! To attention, archers! Strike your targets! Make ready! Prepare! Show fury! Stand ready!
Enemy is losing the inner right flank as well. My bowmen are still firing, finally.
Bowmen! Steel yourselves!
The enemy bowmen are out of ammunition, with the exception of one right off the left flank. They are joining the fray in melee combat.
Ready! Do not relent!
And there's 2 units here. 2 peasant spearmen, isn't it?
Blades! Blades, prepare! Swords! Blades, ready!
And finally, one of my units is folding.
Strike!
And we ended up moving outwards in regards to that inner left flank. Moving forward and ended up battling their bowmen. 2 bowmen against a Yellow Turban warrior unit here now. As one of mine have folded and 3 of their units have retreated. Right off to the left side, the left flank, you can see this large body of units on my side basically surrounded from the enemy. The lantern's giving some spotlight on some of the battle.
Swords at
The enemy
the
is
ready!
surrounded over on that front line battle taking place. The Yellow Turban warriors trying to take on some Sioux veterans, a lot of militia.
At the ready! To
The
battle!
enemy warriors are ready.
Ah. Ready!
And off to the right flank, we have gone to that point where it looks like we surrounded them.
Make ready! Take heed, warriors! Show no mercy! Archers ready! Melee! Our men are running! The spineless cowards!
Over the right flank, one of our peasant spearman units is retreating. And it's leaving 2 spearman units to take on 2 spearman units. Sioux veterans against peasant spearmen. I'm surprised that they did as much damage as they do. The peasant spearmen really do pack more of a punch than what some people fully realize. Whoa. I think I'm going to leave it off here. Thanks for joining.